good morning. It's Wednesday night here, but Thursday morning where you're at, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, wow.
That's
Days
easy.
are hard. It's been a long day, huh? We have a few questions that we made up this time that we wanted to talk about, or we've been talking about recently. So let's just get at it. Oh, actually, a few of the questions people have asked too. So there we go.
I'll start.
So first up, I wanted Andrew to talk a little bit about why he wanted to go into nursing and also kind of our work situation currently.
Sweet. Nursing school. We'll back up. So I graduated at BYU, exercise science and Spanish. I'm trying to enunciate better. There's something about my talking situation or speaking situation that my mom always gets on me. Every time I talk to her and I get really frustrated with her, not frustrated really, but she always says something. I always talk to her and my mind goes a million miles an hour. And I talked to her on the phone and she stops me after a minute of talking and said, "Speak English." I didn't get a thing of what you just said. I'm like, why didn't you tell me 10 minutes ago? But
so on vlogs, he's really trying.
I'm really
trying.
trying.
To slow
So
down his talking.
I think Alyssa, was it Alyssa?
I don't remember. Somebody commented that they couldn't
I'm
hear
trying.
us, so he's trying.
So this
today.
time, let me know if it's better this time. Back to school. So I went to BYU, got a degree in exercise science and Spanish. That's the reason why I like to slur my words because I speak Spanish too, and I mix both languages together all the time. So I did that. I was planning to go into healthcare, and didn't quite work out with my situation. So I went into mental health care for 5 years.
Knox is
yelling something.
They're supposed to be bed.
So I went to that, and I got into mental health, and then that's when I started traveling and really doing a bunch of service and humanitarian aid, and that's where I really had a passion for it and really got to travel, have fun, and do adventures. But most of all, I was caring for people and helping people that needed it. That's when I decided I wanted to go into nursing. My mom's a nursing instructor. I have two brothers that are nurses. One's going to nurse practitioner school. And then I have a sister-in-law that's a nurse. So nursing's just in our blood. So it was actually good timing before I met Janae. I think I told her on the first date that I was applying for school and just waiting to get back. And so I applied to school and got in. They actually messed up on my application. They told me the wrong date. My counselor I was working with. So I was supposed to start school when we got married, but I'm glad I didn't. So I started school and I'm doing it full time right now. And someone asked the other day and said, "Hey, what's Andrew doing home on a Tuesday?" So I go to the full time school right now. I'm doing that, focus on that just for right now and seeing how that goes for the next little bit. I get to do a lot on my self-based stuff, which is awesome. So I'm working on that, and then so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to school full time and just being at home with the kids and more the family. I figured we have the situation to do it right now, and we're just loving being together. So that's for me right now.
So yeah, I'm working and he's helps out a lot with that too. So not only is he doing full-time school, but he's helping out so much in so many areas. So it's really fun. Plus, it's just a fun time of life for us. So I'm happy that he's around a little bit more.
Well, it's nice to see the kids and be there more. I think Janae wouldn't say it, but I think going from 1 to 2 is a lot more work. And then I can only imagine when we go to 3, it's going to be a lot more.
Yeah, I don't know.
So we're excited. I'm excited for that. But when that is the right timing, we'll do that. But yeah. All right. Next question.
So yeah, that's the current life situation, and that's the thing I think about marriage that's so cool is that you take on different roles throughout the entire time. You know what I mean? And somebody's working in one direction and the other, and you're working as a team, and our roles will change over time, or they might not, or whatever. Maybe, I don't know, who knows? But that's what's exciting is that there's a team member and that I'm not doing it all on my own anymore, which is amazing. I love that. It's so fun.
Let's get
Okay.
going. So we just got interrupted a little bit ago by Knox. Our kids are very different. And the fact that their bedtime rituals are way off.
Yeah, they're completely different.
So back when I was younger, I would never go to sleep. I think I stayed up till 2 in the morning when I was like 8 years old. And I'd do Legos, read books, all that kind of stuff.
He doesn't need sleep. I do.
And my mom would always she just put me in my room. She's like, I don't care, you're not tired, you're going to your room. And that changed in high school, but when I was younger, they always made me do that. And so I'm getting payback, karma, if you will. My little boy does not like to go to bed. Knox takes forever to go to sleep. It takes him an hour to go to sleep. No
but
matter
he's
how.
not being like a brat about it. He's just like, he's hilarious about it because he'll be like, Daddy, thanks for being a great wife. Or what did he tell you the other day? I don't know. He'll just.
He heard us talking, and then he'd come up things and just like, I don't know. That sounds so bad out of context.
Well, he just is constantly like saying
fun things. And he'll try to he'll say, Dad, I have to tell you something, and I go to his door and he's like, I love you. And then I'm like,
it's really sweet.
I'm like, I love you too, Knox, and go to bed. But so he was just yelling. I don't know what he was yelling, but it takes him forever to go to sleep.
And then Brooke, literally, we put her in her bed. We do like books and we read and we say prayers together. And then you put her in her bed and she's
done. It's easy.
But then there was one Saturday morning. Do you remember when we were talking kind of loud in our room?
Yeah, Knox came in our room.
And Knox was in there, and then Brooke opened her door and came in our room and said, "Can you please talk quieter?" And then went back to her room.
And I think she slammed the door. It was our little three-nager. It was crazy.
She's like me and just needs sleep.
We couldn't stop laughing. That was a good one.
That was really funny.
So that's why we got interrupted and we stopped because we could hear him.
But yeah, they're way different in that. They're a lot alike in a lot of ways, but sleep is a whole different thing. This is a whole new world for me because Brooke's always been such a good sleeper. So it's a fun thing. Okay, the other day, what do you want to do now?
Let's just go from the top again.
Okay, the other day, Andrew and I forgot what happened, but we were starving. And we were like on our way to dinner or something, and we started talking about our last meal. What would it be? Oh yeah,
we were going to our Jimmy Eat World concert. Like my favorite band. It was the most awesome night ever. Yeah, it was good. We were front row, everything. It was so killer. Fun. It was awesome. So we were sitting and we were gonna go eat up in Park City, but we didn't have time, and I wanted to make sure we were there on time so I could be semi-close. So we went to In-N-Out, and that's like my favorite thing in this world. My family's from California originally, and so whenever we go visit, we visit all the time. So I was only young when I was there, but after that, like 6 on, we went back and visited all the time, like every summer and every so odd months, and every time. That's when St. George didn't have In-N-Out, and so the only time you could get In-N-Out is in Vegas or in California. Mm-hmm. And so every time we went down there, we'd go eat. So that's like my love. I have a lot of memories. So my last meal would be a double animal style with fries animal style and a chocolate shake, which is by far such a bad, unhealthy meal. But if I'm going out anyways, I'm going to do that. So that's my last meal.
And my last meal, I decided would be my mom's lasagna, garlic bread. What else did I say? I don't remember. Probably candy on the side or something like that.
I think she said like every candy in the world.
Oh, that was for my last dessert. My last dessert would be an ice cream sundae with a brownie, no nuts, whipped cream, no cherry, and like 12 different candy varieties crumbled up and on top. That would be my last dessert ever. What would your last dessert be?
I remember it used to be cheesecake. I've gotten really sick of cheesecake lately.
We've eaten a lot, I think.
And I'm not a huge dessert person right now. I'm weird. I think it's more like pumpkin bread and pizza on the side of my In-N-Out. So that would be... I just love my junk food. I run so I can eat that sometimes. And if I could eat that every day, I would do it. We don't eat that every day.
No, I'm kidding. No, I meant like we run to eat really good food all the time. Not specifically pizza.
We love food. Yeah. Beyond any normal person. It's a problem.
Okay, let's say should we still do top 3 desserts?
Oh no, because I don't like desserts.
Okay, never mind. I was really on the dessert mood.
You can say yours.
Banana cream pie, brownie sundae, and have you ever... Oh, there's a place called Maggleby's here in Utah, and they have a 6-layer chocolate cake
Ooh.
and a side of raspberry sauce and ice cream on the side, and it might be the best thing you've ever had. So I'll send you some if you want to try it. I'll FedEx it. Funny story. So I have a brother that lived in Peru for a few years. He was doing a mission, and he lived there, and he lived on like the top of some mountain there. I forgot which one. And for his birthday, Krispy Kreme donuts were like his favorite thing ever. Ooh. So my mom she FedExed like a box, a dozen of them. And by the time they got to him, though, they were like hockey pucks. But he said they were still pretty good. But anyways, anytime I think of FedExing food, I think of the donuts for my brother. But anyways, okay, I had someone that asked how Bang's friend is doing. And she is doing really well. We love her. And we get to see her in just a few weeks. We're going to Northern California for Brooke to see her dad. So we'll be able to see Bang's friend. But yeah, we keep in great touch. And she's always been such a good friend to me. And I love her to pieces. So you'll see her in a few weeks. And Andrew has a funny story about Bang's friend from the wedding.
So I met her. I mean, obviously y'all know we dated a long time. Not really, but so I didn't meet Bang's friend. I don't even know why you call her that.
Because she has killer bangs. She has great bangs.
That would make sense. Okay. So I met her the day, I think it's bad luck to see the bride the day of your wedding, and I still went over to your house, I think by your request. But we went over there that morning and met her for like 2 seconds. And then so I'm like, oh, she's nice. She's cool. I like her. And then we get to the wedding.
She might be the most sarcastic, like, human I know.
She's
and
awesome.
So, but he didn't know that yet.
I didn't know that because I only spent like 2 seconds there. I was like, I think I'm breaking every unwritten rule, law, whatever right now. So I didn't want to say that wrong. And I get to the wedding and I'm already stressed because I have a little boy that I got him ready, but he's wearing all white. I'm scared he's going to get everything on him because he's a little boy, let alone all the other things. We planned our whole wedding. Like, we got a little help, but we did it all. And doing it really fast as well. So we wanted to make sure everything was perfect for us. And so I'm running around getting things ready, and all the people are sitting down, getting ready for us to come down the aisle. And then I go and see Bangs, and she says,
With like a completely straight face.
Yeah, she said, I don't know where Janae is.
No one can find Janae.
And I was like, what? And I started to, I didn't panic inside because I'm like, okay, this is not how this is going to go. And
she thought she was
pretty funny. She thought it was really funny. And then I realized that she's joking because she kind of smirked on her face. I'm like, okay, I hate you forever, so go away from me. No, I like her. We're friends. But, yeah. That was like our first real interaction. So.
But yeah, I came. I was there.
Yeah, she was just married. In her waiting room.
Okay, let's talk about, what do you think about when you're running, Andrew?
I don't know. I literally have ADD, and I'm not even kidding. I can't. And I'm listening to music. I just listen to music and just push. Mm-hmm. But when I'm not, my mind is a whirlwind of whatever. I can see an airplane and look at the airplane forever, or if I'm running with Janae, I'm just trying to focus on my breathing and trying to keep up with her. That's all I can do. I can't focus on anything else because my mind's like just focused on staying up with her. Yeah, we did it on a morning run the other day, and I died. And so my whole time I was just thinking, okay, how far can I keep this pace? And I think I made us run faster than she wanted to.
Yeah, well, because you go out fast every time. Huh? Yeah, it's okay.
I don't know how to pace.
Well, because like you feel great in the beginning, so it's easy to just like go. It wasn't that off anyway.
I think I don't really have anything in particular. I think a lot more. I try not to run without music a lot, just so I can clear my mind, think about a lot of things. But when I need a real pick me up and I don't want to run, I'll put in music and blast it and go. But that's me.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's you.
Okay, so what I think about when I was thinking about this question, a lot of my runs I'm with people. It feels like so either with Josie or Andrew or some random girls and things like that. But so a lot of the time I'm just in like deep conversation. Like Josie and I today, did I run with her? Yeah, I did run with her today. We ran at like 6 a.m, but we covered everything from politics to like running shoes to the marathon to husbands, funny story.
I don't know if I want to know
nothing
what
but good. Nothing but good.
Yeah.
You know, just like every topic under the sun. And so with that, it's hard to like, you don't really have your own thoughts because you're talking. It's not like you're just like lost in your thoughts. But when I'm by myself, a lot of the times I have music. And so I'm like thinking about that. But a lot of times I'm thinking about what I'm going to eat when I get home, thinking about like how I can be a better mom because mom guilt is kind of that's not that big of a struggle for me, is it? So I'm constantly like trying to figure out how I can be better at that, and that's like a main thing on my brain. I love looking at numbers. I love having all the stats, so I'm thinking about that a ton.
That's me too.
Yeah.
I do that too, a vice. I can focus too much. I think it'd be better if I ran without GPS watch.
Mm-hmm. But it'd be a little bit more relaxing, I bet.
Yeah, I bet it will.
Because I'm that same way. So I'm like, I try not to check my watch too much, but especially if I have a workout that I like planned on before, like when Josie and I go do speed workouts, like I'm thinking, okay, speed up a little here, slow down there, you're going too fast, you know, things like that. Form, as I get older, the form's been something I think about a lot when I'm running because I feel like my forms, it's harder to keep right than when I was younger and just like free and jumping around everywhere. Now I have to like really focus on things so I'm running right so I don't get injured. But yeah, my brain's kind of everywhere on running, but I think that's why we all love it. That's a big part of it is like you get that time to just think and be, and you don't have any distractions. That's something Josie and I were talking about the other day. You always point out the time when I talk too long.
No, I did not say that.
People love it when
I know. I'm just saying we thought this was gonna be a short one tonight, but it's not.
We just keep talking.
I did not say anything about being long. I just said this one's longer than we thought it was gonna be.
Josie and I were talking about how great it is when you're running, especially and with people. Like you don't have the distractions that we all have now, as like social media is such a big thing, or texting, or phone calls, or like media, you know, TV, whatever. You can actually really have like an awesome conversation with your friend because there's not any distractions or kids or whatever, work. And so you can actually really like dive into things, which is so nice about running. Anyways, I ramble. I'm sorry.
No, you don't. I didn't say that.
I know.
So we have a question we want to ask you guys, or you all. So we're newly divorced through this whole couple years, I guess. So we're gonna be kidless, without kids. We're not gonna have either. Gosh, I can't talk.
Both kids will be gone for Christmas. So, and for Brooke, we have to drive her to Southern California and be there from, I don't know, what was it, the 19th to the 26th or something like that. So
we were trying to think of something to do. We were kind of go crazy and like just jump on a plane and go somewhere cool, but I think we want to stay here, United States-ish. I just want to know, what have you done in the past for Christmas? If you're married, single, it doesn't matter. What did you do? What was fun? What was different about it? Like, what was your most memorable moment? Whatever you want to share. We're kind of leaving this open, but also letting us, hey, what's something we could do that's different? I mean, we have family down there we can definitely stay with. I think we'll go say hi to them, but I think we want to do our own thing and start our own tradition or something cool. But anything you want to comment, leave it in the comments. Let us know. We'd love to hear what ideas you might have for us, and definitely I'm looking forward to something. We're brainstorming. We're kind of struggling with that. So something cool, something fun, adventurous, whatever you would think, or something you've done, or what you want to do.
That'd be cool. I remember last Christmas I was like, when the day ended, and I was just laying in bed. There's Knox. He's spelling for Dad. We'll be right there. 1 second. Finishing my ramble. I remember the end of last Christmas. I was so sad because I was thinking this next year will be my first Christmas ever away from Brooke, and I was just like devastated with that idea of having to do that on my own. But I'm glad I get him now.
Yeah.
Party hard.
It's hard.
As much as
I think holidays are the hardest without family, and Knox is yelling.
He's yelling.
He's not like he's in trouble or anything. Like, he's just yelling because he's just bored.
He wants to hang out. I get it.
Like, I'll walk away from him. I need you, Dad. What do you need? I just want to talk to you. And I do it a lot. Okay,
well then we better go. Knox needs us, but I hope you're having a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.
Don't forget to comment. I want to see those. Please.
Bye.
Later.